Full name, sir?
My name is Carlos Lorenzo of the family Durham.
Alright everyone, buckle up because today we've got Carlos of the Durham family back in the courtroom, and let me tell you, things are about to get wild. This isn't just any ordinary court appearance. We're talking repeated no-shows, bench warrants, and a classic clash between reality and sovereign citizen logic. Carlos has ignored previous court orders, racked up multiple failures to appear, and now he's in custody. The judge isn't playing games, and we're about to see just how chaotic one person's stubborn delusions can make a legal proceeding. Stay tuned, because the drama, the arguments, and yes, the pure absurdity are just getting started.
My name is Carlos of the Durham family, and I'm here as executor of the estate named in this matter.
So right off the bat, we can see the tension here. The court is scheduling a pre-trial and laying out the consequences, and Carlos? He's apparently treating this like a casual stroll in the park. The repeated failure to appear is no joke. We're talking multiple cases, multiple missed court dates. The judge is patient but firm, highlighting the pattern here. Ignoring court orders isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a legal liability. And notice the subtle hints of humor and frustration. You can practically feel the judge thinking, how many times do I have to tell this guy? This is textbook courtroom drama mixed with real-life consequences, and it's about to get even more ridiculous.
Thank you, Mr. Durham, for your patience, sir. And on these matters, the court is scheduling a pretrial February 14th, and this is in regard to case V124588121, August 25th, 2021, no dog license, same date, time, and location for V124582221, August 25th, 2021, failed to vaccinate dog against rabies and or provide proof of vaccination. 3 additional matters, one at a time. State your full name, Mr. Durham.
Lorenzo of the family Durham.
Chair.
Sheriff, on behalf of Mr. Durham, for your formal reading and defense of constitutional rights.
For waive formal reading under a plea of not guilty. Mr. Durham, the court scheduling a pretrial date on this matter via Zoom. You must attend February the 27th, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Bryant. Understood?
Right here.
Now, this is where things get really entertaining. Carlos is challenging the concept of driving, insisting he's just traveling, not operating a motor vehicle. Classic sovereign citizen logic, and the judge is having none of it. The court lays down a strict no driving, no traveling order, and even wraps it up with GPS house arrest if necessary. It's almost like watching someone try to argue that gravity is optional. And here's the kicker. He treats his personal freedom as negotiable, but the law doesn't bend for delusions. The commentary here is subtle but clear. Sometimes, no matter how creative your excuses are, the court will always have the last word.
And this is a very serious non-assaultive allegation, Mr. Durham, and the court has concerns that you missed a court date on this matter, as well as 2 other matters that we're about to handle. And your capious history, Mr. Durham, tells the court you do not listen to the court as ordered to appear, and that's concerning, where if the court were to release you on another personal bond, sir, you treat it as you have in the past and disregard court's orders and simply not appear. And that's unacceptable, Mr. Durham. You must appear as ordered. So the court, based on your capious history, take into consideration the information presented by counsel, including that limit to employment status as relates to the ability to postpone the nature of the charge, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report, is setting, based on your capious history, is going to continue the bond set by Judge Bryant of 110%. Is that an affordable bond?
It's not.
Okay, so on that matter, the court is setting an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing.
And here's a golden moment. The court mentions an unaffordable bond. Imagine thinking a $10 bill is unaffordable. The humor practically writes itself. This is the perfect storm of stubbornness meets reality, and the judge doesn't even need to raise his voice. The absurdity of the situation speaks volumes. From a storytelling perspective, this is pure gold. Viewers get the tension of legal consequences, the drama of repeated infractions, and the comedy of Carlos' logic all in one segment. This keeps the audience engaged and maybe even shouting at their screens, "Just follow the rules already."
During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any dangerous weapon, and you are not to drive any motor vehicle unless you have a valid driver's license. Is that understood?
I don't drive, Your Honor. I travel. I'm not driving ever again in life. I travel, so I don't need a license to travel.
Carlos' track record here is staggering. Failed appearances, personal bonds ignored, multiple cash sureties, and yet he's surprised at restrictions. This isn't incompetence. It's deliberate negligence mixed with delusions of legal power. From an analytical standpoint, the judge is carefully walking the line, enforcing the law while maintaining courtroom decorum. And from an entertainment perspective, we've got a mix of frustration and fascination. Viewers can't look away because you're witnessing someone repeatedly clash with the legal system, ignoring reality, and the consequences stacking up like dominoes. This is exactly why these sovereign citizen cases go viral. Absurdity meets authority in real time.
Well, yes, you do, Mr. Durham. There's no traveling behind a motor vehicle. I'm not arguing with you, Mr. Durham. Excuse me?
I've already read the Supreme Court case law. I have a right to travel, sir.
Okay, well, I have a right to impose bond and conditions of bond, Mr. Durham, and I'm telling you, whether you call it traveling or driving, there's to be none of that behind a motor vehicle. You're not to travel if you're operating a motor vehicle or drive. No driving or operating of a motor vehicle, regardless of what you call it. Understood, Mr. Durham? No driving or traveling if you're the operator. Is that clear? And you're not to leave the state of Michigan. Is that understood?
I heard you.
And that's no driving, period. That's regardless of your license status. There's to be absolutely no driving. Or traveling. Okay, I said no traveling either.
Driving is up.
No traveling. Just put that as a bother. No traveling.
But that means I can't even go to court if I can't travel. I can't leave my house.
It's via Zoom. It's via Zoom. It's via Zoom. No traveling. The court dates are via Zoom. No traveling unless court ordered.
That's a violation of my rights. And I will appeal this in a higher court.
Did you want to address this traveling, counsel?
I'm sorry.
Did you want to address his argument that he can't, that he can travel?
He's going to comply with court orders.
And that means no driving and no traveling. Is that correct, counsel? No traveling unless court ordered. Yes, I can't leave the state of Michigan, and he cannot. Would he drive or travel? Which my understanding is him operating any motor vehicle. Is that understood? Thank you.
This part of the video is especially fascinating. Carlos is asking nonsensical questions, challenging basic court procedures, and the judge is calmly shutting it down. He's asking about bonds, public officials, and irrelevant legal hypotheticals, and the courtroom is having none of it. From a storytelling perspective, these moments are critical. They break tension, highlight the absurdity, and give the audience a front-row seat to the clash of logic and law. Every failed question, every confused argument, it's character building in the most cringeworthy and entertaining way possible. And as usual, the judge's patience and humor shine through, keeping control while letting the absurdity speak for itself.
Okay, Mr. Durham, this is a very serious allegations. Again, you have a capious history on this matter. The bond was set by the judge when you failed to appear. You have a number of capious histories on this matter. It looks like you were originally given a personal bond, then you failed to appear on about September 1st of 2022, given a $10,000 cash surety, and then you failed to appear again December 14th of 2022, and then a judge will give you another $10,000 cash surety. I, as a magistrate, as counsel stated, have no. One moment, I'll let you address the court. One moment, Mr. Durham. Have no authority to amend the capious bond as set by the judge for your failure to appear. So for that reason, the bond is going to be continued as set by the judge of December 14, 2022 in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. No driving, no traveling unless court ordered. You will be fit with the GPS tether under house arrest if you're able to make bond. And no use of any alcohol or illegal controlled substance. Is there anything further, counsel?
I would respectfully ask the court to reconsider the GPS tethering on this.
He's missed court in every matter before the court this morning, so no.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I haven't.
Anything?
I done came to court a couple times on Zoom, on a tether. I done been to court.
But not all of the times it does not appear, Mr. Durham. It looks like you've missed court more than once on that matter that we just handled. Anything else on this matter, counsel?
On account of the county jail. I missed court on account of the county jail. They wouldn't take me to court. I missed court because of the county jail would not take me to court. That's not my fault.
By the end of this session, Carlos is clearly defeated. House arrest with GPS tether, no driving, no travel, strict prohibitions on weapons. And the judge has made it perfectly clear. The law will not bend to his delusions. You can almost feel the internal conflict. The man who wants absolute freedom is now completely constrained. And from a viewer perspective, this is cathartic. We get the satisfaction of justice served while also marveling at the stubbornness that got him there. It's a perfect mix of tension, humor, and drama. This is why courtroom commentary like this hooks viewers. You don't just watch. You experience the struggle and the absurdity in real time.
Mr. Durham, the court has the same concerns, sir, that you've had a capias on this matter as well as the matters before the court previously, and that demonstrates to the court that you failed to appear as ordered, and that's concerning regarding your intention to appear and handle this matter. It looks like you're on a personal bond by the Honorable Magistrate Ramsey Heath, where you failed to appear on or about December 14th, 2022, and a bond was issued at 10,000 cash surety. I, as a magistrate, have no authority to change that bond as set by the judge. So the bond is going to be continued, taking into consideration any employment status presented by counsel as it relates to ability to post bond, as well as your capias history. During this bond, no use of alcohol, no illegal controlled substance. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. If you're able to make bond, you will be under house arrest fit with a GPS tether prior to release. There's to be no driving and no traveling unless court ordered. Okay, any questions or statements, Mr. Durham? You are being recorded. Anything you say can and will be used against you. And on that matter as well, you're getting an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing on January the 19th, 2023. Judge Sabri at the 36th District Court via Zoom. Do you have any questions or statements, Mr. Durham?
Yes, I do. This question is to you, the magistrate. Are you honoring your oath?
Before you say anything,
This is your turn.
everything you say right now kind of will be live or on YouTube. Please do not say anything right here. I would like to see what actually, because I try to protect you, okay?
That was your attorney speaking and giving you advice.
All right, everyone, let's wrap this up. Today we witnessed Carlos of the Durham family repeatedly fail to appear in court, challenge fundamental laws, and attempt to redefine driving as traveling. The court responded firmly with house arrest, GPS tethering, and strict no-travel orders. Key takeaway? Legal reality always trumps personal delusions, no matter how creative or stubborn you are. And for you at home, if you found Carlos' antics as shocking, absurd, and entertaining as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. We've got more court appearances coming up, and you won't want to miss a single moment of this sovereign citizen saga.
Are you honoring your oath, sir?
I don't know what type of question that is, Mr. Durham. Did you have your counsel has indicated you have a right to remain?
Now you don't know what it means. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution, didn't you? Are you honoring?
I don't know what the purpose. I don't know what the purpose. I'm not here to answer your questions. I can tell you that, Mr. Durham, as far as regarding questions that don't have anything to do with the arraignment. I'm not here to just answer random general questions that have nothing to do with your arraignment, Mr. Durham. So if you have any questions regarding your arraignment or your court date, you can please let me know.
I want to know who you are. You won't tell me your name. You won't tell me if you're bonded. You're a public official. Are you bonded?
Mr. Durham, I'm not going through. Mr. Durham, I'm not going through that. The nature of my employment.
You got to give me your bonding information, name, address, and your policy number so I can make sure you're adequately insured. Just in case you want to violate my rights, I got to make sure you're adequately insured. Are you a public official and are you insured?
My name is Chief Magistrate Winfrey Prepare. I've answered that question regarding binding, Mr. Durham. That's not something that's going to be addressed today.
So you're not going to put that on the record?
I'm just not entertaining a question that makes no sense during the arraignment, sir.
It makes no sense to ask you if you're bonded.